Hi there. So this video is for John again. Wanted to give a quick update. Requested that I outline the top users of AI and how we can use it in a professional setting. So I'm going to make this pretty quick because a tornado just hit Cleveland and my house was spared, but power is coming in and out. So I'm going to make this really quick. There are three people based on my professional experience who have used AI. So the first are the people who are not very technologically savvy or don't know exactly what AI is. They could use Grok, they could use Gemini, they could use ChatGPT, they could use Claude. It doesn't really matter, but it's the person who's typing in what's the capital of Minnesota. And I always get a kick out of this because they think that ChatGPT or Gemini are these basically they're Google on steroids, and that's not what ChatGPT or any AI is. You're using it to find factual information that you could just look up on Google, or you could go onto a website or the World Almanac or whatever and figure this out. Those are the first, and my priority right now at my current role is helping people understand that it can do a lot more. I try to move them to this second tier, and that is where they can take a file or a picture or anything they want, and they can download it onto Claude and have the software analyze it. Basically, at my company, we're looking at insurance contracts and estimates and so on and so forth. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get a summary, see where we may have missed something within the quotes, and then improve from there. Now, that's quality assurance, and AI has been fantastic at our company for using it effectively. We can also look at state laws, see how they apply to insurance policies, and go ahead and optimize our estimates to make sure that they're correct. The very third, and what we're getting into right now, and I'm still learning myself, would be what we call agentic AI, and that's basically we call it at work, a mini Martin. And what we do with that is we take Claude and we try to find it some tasks that we can use, basically defer to the AI. So, for instance, every Monday I send out a file. And what I'm working with AI on now is I use Claude. I go ahead, I upload the tracker that I send out every single week. The tracker fluctuates based on who's at the company and who's it's an on-call checklist. And what we do is we turn around and we assign people on call based on their availability and when they were on call last. We try to make it so that people are paired up with complementary skill sets and we send it out. Now, that only takes me 5 minutes. You're basically doing anything in today's day and age. What ends up happening is you go to send it out, you get interrupted, you forget to send it out. 8 hours have passed. The next day has come across, and suddenly you're up to the realization that you haven't updated it. This can take roughly generic tasks, and what it can do is it can optimize them, send them out for you. You don't have to spend that 5 minutes. If you're in the car, you don't have to worry about getting to the office to send it out. We can also make standard operating procedures, instruction guides, anything you want, you name it. We can upload file templates and we can try to create it so that it works. I have friends right now, for instance, who are using AI for what we call ATS scanners. So when you go to apply for a job, it may have software that already looks for keywords within your resume. AI can go ahead and take a look at your resume. It can compare it to a job role that you download, and then it can take a look and say, okay, you're missing these keywords. And right now at the Rossi MBA, a lot of people are using that. So the three users basically are the people who don't know what AI is and most likely never will, and they just go to find random facts out that Google could answer. The second are people who are trying to quality check what their product is or what somebody else's product is, and they actually get pretty good value out of it, and they justify the cost of a $200 a year subscription. And the third are the power users right now, the people who are looking at code or generating their own code, looking at scheduling, trying to create basically a worker who can work 24 hours a day and take care of their tasks. All right, so lights in the kitchen are beginning to flicker. I am going to stop right now and upload this video. Have a great night. John, we'll talk soon.